This is day 115 of trying to get to 2000 ELO on chess.com. Currently, my rating is 1798, and I'm versing someone rated 1837, and I'm playing the Réti opening. So my rating is absolutely terrible, 1700, but maybe I can win this game, and then get to 1800. So this is a very common way of playing, just kind of them developing their pieces. Usually I just push d4, just trying to occupy more space, and then I'll just castle kingside and then push c4. So this is actually isn't. Actually, I'll push. Oh, that's such an annoying move. I'll castle kingside. If they push, I'll just take. I'll just take and then push c4, attacking their rook. Um, and then they'll probably move the rook, and then I'll just probably take. But this pawn over here, my A2 pawn is kind of weak. Maybe I might actually have to push it in the future. So they move back, I take, they take. I could also try moving my f3 knight into the position. I could also try giving him this check if he were to take with the pawn, but he takes with the knight. That's a fork. That's a fork. I'm just gonna push that pawn, attacking both of the pieces, and probably just sacrificing his, or maybe moving his bishop back would probably be a better move. Okay, my opponent moves their queen. It's now attacking my dark squared bishop. So I'm not really sure what the best move would be. I guess I could actually just move my rook, but then it looks like he can actually just take this pawn. Okay, I'm gonna move my queen. So I'm attacking his queen. I'm stopping him from being able to take my bishop. This threat is still here. Like if he were to take, I take back. I guess he could even take my rook. I take back, and then this threat is still there. Unless I'm missing some type of tactic, but I thought obviously I can't take with the knight because that would stop the defense of the pawn. And then he's probably going to take my rook, and then I was planning on just taking again. And it looks like he has to sacrifice one of his pieces or move his bishop back, and then I'll just be up. Never mind. I don't know why I missed that. Yeah, that does work. So now he's threatening to obviously take my bishop, but not only is he threatening to take my bishop, he's moving his knight away from the fork. So I completely I completely blundered that. That's unfortunate. I'll move my bishop back. Obviously, I can't allow him to take this with check, and then I'm planning on maybe putting my rook into his position, and then he'll probably castle kingside. Obviously, he has to move his bishop back. But this knight move also looks kind of strong. But if I were to go here, he castles, and then I move the knight. Maybe that's better. I'm just gonna try and actually maybe attacking the pawn is a lot stronger as well. I'm not sure if I should attack his knight or if I should attack the pawn. But I'm gonna play faster. I'm going to attack the pawn. It looks like if I attack the knight, he'll just castle kingside. So attacking the pawn looks kind of better. And then I'm planning on just moving my knight. Maybe pushing g3 is better, creating a lift for my king, but also attacking his knight at the same time. If he were to push b5, I don't know if that's actually a good move because I'll just move my knight, putting pressure here. His knight does defend, but it feels like his pieces are just not really coordinated if he were to push b5 because my rook is putting a lot of pressure and his king isn't castled. Okay, and that's what he plays. He pushes b5. So obviously, moving my knight into the position, putting more pressure here, putting some pressure on his bishop. I'm not planning on taking his bishop. I'm kind of more so looking at maybe in the future I can win this pawn. So if I were to even just attacking his knight, he would probably just castle. So I'll start off with maybe pushing. So if I push g3, it looks like he would have to go It looks like he would have to go here, and his knight is like almost it's like almost trapped if I were to push this pawn and then attack his knight again and then cover this square. But so it looks like he has to go here, and then I'll probably just I guess I could also try like pushing this pawn, stopping his knight from going back, but I don't know if that's that good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go here, putting more pressure. Actually, maybe pushing this pawn. Okay, instead he moves his knight back. That's kind of a reasonable move, getting his knight back into the game. This pawn is under attack, so I could probably move my bishop. I could even try actually pushing f3, because I kind of like how my bishop's putting more pressure over here. If I were to sacrifice my knight, his knight takes, and then I take with my bishop, obviously his knight is pinned, and there's no way for him to defend his knight. He obviously can't move his king because my rook is here. So I'm pretty sure this works. That's what I'm going to do. Actually, actually, I think it works. I think it works. I'm threatening to take his knight. If he takes, I take. And so taking wouldn't. I don't think taking would be a good move. I feel like that just activates my pieces. Okay, he takes back. I will take. He can't take my rook. It's pinned. If he takes this with his bishop defending, I will just take. And if he takes with his knight, then that would be a huge blunder, because that would be check, and then I would just win the piece. So yeah, if he takes with the bishop, this either a knight or bishop would be a blunder, because I would just end up winning material. Okay, my opponent castles. That was kind of the move that I was expecting. So obviously I need to take this knight. I'm up 2 points of material. He's now attacking my knight. So I could probably move my knight somewhere. Maybe moving it to f3 would be actually, wait, what am I saying? This pawn is hanging. So I have to be careful. If I were to go here, he'll probably just win this pawn. But it doesn't really look like I have many options. I guess I could also try counter-attacking, but I was kind of more planning on pushing d5, trying to get a passed pawn in the future. Okay, I'm going to counter-attack. If he takes my knight, I take his knight. Yes, he does get 1 point of material, but I'm planning on just pushing d5, attacking this pawn. Unless I'm missing something, I think this works. He can't. It looks like he has to either move his knight somewhere or just take. And I think this is the most forcing move. I just want to kind of push these pawns down the board. I didn't want to move my knight and then he takes, wins a pawn, and then that just didn't look good at all. So I'll just I also need to play faster as well, so I'm just gonna play a move. Okay, my opponent takes. It looks like I need to take back. If he takes, so then my plan was just go here, opening up my bishop diagonal, and then if he were to take this pawn, I'm probably maybe I should just take back. Maybe I should just take back, and then he would probably move his king up, and then this pawn is, because it doesn't really make sense for me to take this pawn and then just allow him to have. I was previously thinking of just taking this pawn, but I've come to the conclusion that I should just take his pass pawn, and then now he moves his rook, attacking my bishop. So probably just sliding my bishop back would be a good move. So that's what I'll play. I'm putting a lot of pressure here, but it is defended. Maybe pushing h4, trying to actually that wouldn't really work. I would have to push h4 and then g4. Okay, he pushes the pawn. That's a crazy move. Just completely opening up my bishop diagonal, cutting his bishop out. That can't be a good move. I'm kind of looking at attacking his rook, just occupying more squares to his closer to his king. And I'm just gonna play. I need to play faster. I don't want to get low on time, because I keep getting low on time and then just losing. So I'm gonna play faster. This pawn is terrible, so I kind of want to push this pawn. It does open up my king, but I think think that's a good move. Maybe it's a little risky, but I just want this pawn to just be stuck and his bishop to be just terrible. He does have this check. I'll just move my king and then maybe move my king again at never mind. That was a rook. Oh my god. Okay, I will resign the game now. My rating is now 1791, percentile 98.9%, and a high of 1964. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.